One and all to the K.O.E. Nation, folks. I am your King of Extreme Phil, K.O.E. You can find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, K.O.E. Nation on TikTok, K.O.E. Nation on Twitch, and we have some amazing K.O.E. content coming to you from one of the many friends and denizens of the K.O.E. Nation. So, folks, without further ado, let's not keep you waiting any longer.
Welcome, folks, to the K.O.E. Nation. We're going to have a fun little Scotch review for you tonight. Going to do something a little weird. If you like weird, you come to the right place. We have, I'm going to fuck this name up, Caol Ila, age 12 years. Correct me. Let me know how to pronounce that in the comments. So here you go. Here's what we're drinking tonight. So this is an Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. Out of sight in a remote cove near Port Escaig les Caol Ila, hidden gem among Islay's distilleries since 1846. Not easy to find. It's a secret malt and nonetheless highly prized among devotees of the Islay style. So let's give her a shot here. How bad can it be, right? So this is one of a few bottles that Phil passed along to me. A little sampler size, of course. These are one of a few peated ones he sent because I'm kind of the guy that can stand peated Scotch. So, cute little bottle with an actual cork. Isn't that just awesome? Love it. So, oh, you can smell that smoke. Almost smells like that swampy version though. This is what worries me sometimes. So there's kinds of peated that are out there. I like the smoky, but not the swampy. All right, so giving her a swirl here. I don't know much about this. Let's see. Imported by Diageo. Norwalk, Connecticut. Interesting. All right, it says that lies close to Loch Nam Ban, source of its pure mash water. I am totally butchering all of this, by the way. I don't care. The sea provides water for cooling once brought to streams to collect the whiskey. Appreciated for its balanced, fresh style, lighter bodied than many Islay malts, yet with all of their typical peatiness. So yes, so this lake is its source of its pure mash water. All right, let's get into this. It is definitely peaty. Now this isn't like an Ardbeg peaty. There's like a hint of it. Okay, it gets worse. Oh, god damn it. It starts off really nice. And then it gets swampy and kind of ucky. Ucky. God damn it. I was looking forward to that. It starts off super great. Like, it is actually the first hint of flavor you get is actually really refreshing. It's nice. And it's just all downhill. It's the wrong kind of peat. Totally the wrong kind of peat. God, this is so close to being really good. Oh God, I don't even know how we're supposed to grade these anymore. I think this is an 86 proof, I believe. Yeah, 43% alcohol by volume, 86 proof. it's not terrible. Like, there's some of the swampy peats that I just can't stand. This one, I'm not afraid to go back for more. This isn't something that when you get off work, you might be like, I had a bad day. I need something to satisfy my drinking urge. However, I don't want to drink a lot, and I just want to sip. This would be about it. It's a hate drink. If you have a bottle of this around, this is one of those ones where you're like, I want to drink, but I don't want to get drunk. I just want to sip. You have to sip this. Now, there's some of you that really love the peats out there that are going to disagree with me. If you really love the peats, especially the swampy type, it's not smoky. Like, it's a little smoky, but it's more swampy. It's so... At the beginning, though, the problem is, and it's not the problem, I guess, it's like the good part about it, is at the beginning there's almost like a citrus and God, what is that? There's like a tang and a citrus and almost like a sour note that comes through, and then all of a sudden you just get overtaken by the peat. I wish either if the peat was lower and didn't just completely ruin that beginning experience. The beginning experience is actually really, really nice. But then it just loses it with all the overwhelming peat. Again, this isn't as bad or as peaty as some of the like heavier ones, but now this is also, the nose has changed for me. Now I'm starting to pick up that citrus now that I've had a few sips. That kind of peat's gone. And this is the fun part about peated whiskey, is the experience after you let it sit and then you come back into it. Then you can start picking up some of those other notes. There's like a cranberry and like an orange. This is kind of like a Christmas bonfire. Oh, now I'm starting to like it. Again, so good on the front. Now that you're used to the peat, you get a good half dram in. The peat isn't bothering nearly as much. For those that do like a hint of peat, there's a wall. There's a wall you got to get past. But once you do, this is worth drinking. I wasn't a fan at first. Okay, so like I said, I don't know what we're gonna rate this as. First, we're gonna do this as a Scotch. Putting it up with the whole wide world of Scotches. I'm gonna give this a 2.5. There are so many more enjoyable Scotches out there. This isn't something I would throw at somebody that, especially if they've never had Scotch, or you know, they're like, hey, what do you got for Scotch? I wouldn't be like, hey, I got this. Unless they go, do you have a peated Scotch? Then, you know, I might start bringing something like this out. But yeah, overall, as a Scotch, 2.5. Now, as a whiskey, this is very specific. You either love this or you hate this. My phone just went off. As a whiskey, I'm gonna give it a 2. There's not a lot you can do with this. This is drink neat. If you're a peated Scotch fan, you're gonna like it. I kind of like peated Scotch. This one's not my favorite, but as a whiskey overall, this doesn't do it. This isn't up there with a daily drinker or anything. This is a very specific occasion, very specific mood, attitude, how you want to handle a certain type of day. Like I said, to me, this is the hate drink. Yeah, I might drink more of this tonight. It's been a rough night. As a cask-aged spirit, it's 12 years. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 because of that opening flavor, and as you let it play around, you get used to the flavors. It actually starts coming around on you. Actually, I'll 2.75. And I think, oh yeah, it's so much better as when you let it breathe, you let it sit, get used to the peat, you get over that. Oh yeah, citrus, cranberries, a little bit of spice. It's there. This is actually pretty goddamn decent whiskey. Pretty good Scotch. This is one you might be able to sip more than I gave it credit for. Cask aging, I'm gonna jump it up. We're gonna go to a 3. I actually like this, and some of those flavors and the water that they use, I think is why it comes through the way that it does. This is better than I expected, and better than I experienced at the start. I might have to revisit this one. Maybe give you another video. Whew, I like that. This might be a better peated Scotch than I thought it was. And then shelving. Now, I do like me some Scotch, and I'm very picky on my Scotch. Now, my shelving level on my Scotch is like, ugh. The peated stuff stays down low, usually because it's only for my liking. Not a whole lot of people get into it, and then when I do get into it, it's a very specific kind of day or mood, as I explained. So this will remain bottom shelf, but there you have it, folks. Caol Ila. I'm guessing. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Not bad at all. There you have it, folks. Appreciate you. Love you. Now I got a swamp glass. Appreciate you.
Here and see if it just smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost, we gotta take it down. Let you down slow, it's hard to survive.
Nice.
El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.